welcome back to the Weber Cup at the Barnsley Metrodome. The USA already have established a formidable lead. They lead 7-3. The Americans already looking really strong. They lead by 4 points. And if it carries on like this, they will win their third consecutive Weber Cup. Here's what's happened so far.
Team Europe had a rocky start to their campaign. They couldn't stop the force of the Americans, who celebrated 2 300 games back-to-back, which helped them take a 5-1 lead. The second session saw Team Europe battling back, but their good run was not to last. The singles match saw Tommy Jones up against Stuart Williams. The American for a while looked like he was going to record his second perfect score of the event, but it wasn't to be. 2 open frames didn't stop him beating the Brit though, and Team USA were back in control. The doubles match featured both team captains. Europe looked in trouble. They had 3 open frames, and the USA went on to win their second point of the session. This is confirmation of the results in session 2. USA leads 7-3. And coming up, we have the singles clash, and then the doubles game featuring the European duo Dom Barrett and Mika Koivuniemi, and the American pairing Bill O'Neill and Tommy Jones. Europe will be hoping to close the gap and get back in contention.
So it's time for our next singles match here in Barnsley. Representing Team Europe, it's Martin Larsen. And representing the Americans, Bill O'Neill. Bill and Martin are going to come over and have a quick chat with me. Bill, a few cheers and a few boos for you there. The atmosphere in the crowd is getting quite tasty here.
You know, I've always heard over the years that the English are a very loud bunch, but they're not. So I've always wanted to bowl against a loud and raucous crowd, so this is actually good for me.
We've seen you here for a few years now. You seem to be, personally, enjoying it more than ever before. Is that fair to say?
Well, when you bowl with guys like Tommy, Chris, and Mike, and they're bowling 300 every other game, it's a lot of fun for me.
OK, Bill, stay there. Martin, what about that little bit of fighting talk from the Americans? But you have got a lot of support here today.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we have a great crowd here, and I really hope to please them this game.
And personally speaking, you're back in the Weber Cup outfit, and it's been a better session, hasn't it, for Team Europe?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got double as many points already. So we're looking to get some more, yeah.
Good, well done indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Martin and Bill. And over to your commentators, Cass Edwards and Andy Boldfish.
It's the penultimate match of the second session at the Weber Cup. It's singles. It's Martin Larsen against Bill O'Neill. Bill to throw first. And he's left to spare first up. The way things have been going over the last couple of matches, Europe will take that.
Yeah, can't quite draw first blood with a strike. Again, this shot has just gone a little bit wide. He's only just made the head pin. Unfortunate not to get some action in the back of the pin deck to take that 7-pin away. But as you're saying, it can only be a spare. And just about makes that one with that hard and straight spare ball. So come on, Martin Larsen, show everybody what you're made of. There you see Bill's spare shot, and that ball is not moving at all. It's going dead straight, and it's just got it by a whisker.
Martin Larsen, 9 strikes so far in this Weber Cup. So on the back of those 9 strikes, can he move into double figures? Not quite. So nearly, but it's that tricky 10-pin again. Wouldn't budge.
Yeah, the 10-pin stands up when the angle's not quite right, and there's a little bit of deflection off of the head pin. Just pushes through the 3-pin, and the 6-pin just falls flat in the gutter there. No action to hit the 10-pin and get it out of the way. So hard and straight from the left-hand side of the lane. Please hang on.
Oh, no, 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 Martin.
Well, you get your angles wrong. I mean, he's just dropped in the channel, and that's the worst possible start.
He's fresh into this Weber Cup team this year, Cass. Nerves are playing a part here, Martin, undermining his play.
No, I don't think so. He's just got the angle wrong here. These guys strike an awful lot, and when they leave a 10-pin, they realise, I haven't bowled at this 10-pin for about 3 games. What's going on? And then, well, what can I say about Bill O'Neill? He's thrown another wide shot. We've seen this in the previous game. He just gets snagged up on the outside of the lane in that hole, and the ball doesn't react enough. Just abseiling away, way outside, misses the head pin, right hand side, leaves the 1-2-4. And the American fans in their Stars and Stripes outfits can't believe that one. Not the sort of thing that Bill O'Neill wanted to leave just after Larsen's had an open frame, and Bill O'Neill can't spare that one either, so it's head in hands for all the fans from the USA.
It's catching. There it is. Yeah.
2 bad shots in a row in the same frame from Bill O'Neill, and it is an open. So my oh my, what are we going to look for here later in the game?
Already 2 frames in, and the maximum for Bill O'Neill is a 266. Here's Martin, back on 4.
Well, it could actually have been 2 strikes in a row. It isn't. It's an open frameless strike, but the way the crowd reacted there should really encourage Martin, give him lots of confidence. There again, split screen with Martin Larsen. Not the highest batsman, but he's a very tall man, and look at that long stride he takes, the sliding foot, just short of the foul line, and a great follow through. Holds the position, head above the knee. Perfect looking approach and delivery.
Bill finds the pocket to perfection. Strike.
I wouldn't say it was a readjustment shot, but it certainly hit the head pin, let's say. And here is Bill, not the highest backswing in the world. Again, deep knee bend, holds the position on that one leg. Great follow through, keeps the head still. Beautiful looking shot, just short of the foul line. Managed to follow through and get a strike.
2 in a row for Martin. Enough to banish the painful memory. And that open frame first off here.
Well, every time Martin can put the ball in the pocket and carry 10, it's going to do his confidence the world of good. He may look a little bit nervous, but I'm not sure that he is. He's got lots of experience. He's played the European Tour, he's played out on the United States Tour, made lots and lots of finals, won some gold medals in the World 10-Pin Bowling Association's World Championships. O'Neill looking for another one, and managed to get it. 2 strikes in a row for him.
Well played, Bill. Back to Martin Larsen.
Yeah, these 2 players have kind of been identified as not the weak link in any of the side, but they haven't brought their A game with them just at the moment. They need to get a few strikes under their belts, get some confidence, just repeat the good shots one after the other.
And that's a turkey for Martin Larsen. That's how to hit back.
Yeah, very unfortunate about that open frame, dropping the ball in the channel when he was bowling the 10-pin in frame number 1, but apart from that he's been perfect. 12 strikes, 6 squares, and just the one open which we saw just now, so yeah, he's pretty much on his game. Would really like to stick a 279 game in if he could, just to do his confidence the power of good. And if he could, well, he'd win the game and beat O'Neill, who can only strike out for 266. And again, Bill turns away in disgust in that shot. He just didn't like it off the hand. ball has sailed away. Very fortunate to break up the 2-4 and the 10. The 10 pin's gone. Watch this shot here. It's outside his mark.
Didn't like it, did he?
Not at all. It's got caught up in the oil outside and disgusted. He is a little bit self-critical as well. He does identify that not all the time does he play the greatest shot, but he's made a spare, and that will have to do.
Well, as things stand at present, this match is Europe's to lose.
Yeah, Martin's got himself lined up now, 3 in a row. He'll be looking for 4. Just got to be consistent.
Strikes in frames 2, 3, 4, and now 5 for Martin Larsen.
Yes.
Lifted the noise levels set amongst, well, the Dom Barrett crew, which doubles as Team Europe Appreciation Society.
Was a great looking shot, and he knows how important that is. Not just for him, but for Team Europe.